I've worked the graveyard shift at the 24-hour diner for 3 years. Arthur was the only constant. Every single morning at 5 a.m., he'd sit at the far end of the counter, order a black coffee and a side of dry toast, and read the local obituary section. He never spoke much, but he was the kindest soul. He'd leave a $20 tip on a $5 bill and always asked about my daughter's grades. He was like the grandfather I never had. Then one Tuesday, the stool stayed empty. Then Wednesday. By Friday, I was genuinely worried. I used the address on a piece of mail he'd once dropped to check on him. I found a beautiful suburban home. I knocked, and a younger woman opened the door. "I'm looking for Arthur," I said. "I'm the waitress from the diner. He hasn't been in for a week." The woman's face went pale. "My father hasn't left this house in 10 years," she whispered. "He has severe agoraphobia. He's terrified of the outdoors." "That's impossible," I said. "He's at my counter every morning at 5. He talks about his walks in the park, his trips to the library." She went inside and returned with a stack of journals. "My father writes stories," she said, her voice trembling. "He spends all night, every night imagining a life where he isn't afraid. He writes about a diner, a waitress named Jess, and a daughter who's studying to be a vet." I felt the blood drain from my face. "My name is Jess. My daughter is studying to be a vet." "He stopped writing a week ago," she continued, "because he said the Jess in his head started looking back at him." She led me to the back bedroom. Arthur was there, sitting in a chair, staring at a blank wall. When he saw me, his eyes widened in pure, unadulterated horror. He didn't say hello. He just pointed a shaking finger at me and screamed, "You're not supposed to be real."